Alright guys, mast is stepped, sails are up. Let me show you guys what we got cooking here at the bow. Alright, well hopefully you guys are starting to get the idea of what we're going for here. So this is the block spacers. We'll bolt those down and then we'll screw these down like so. And it would end up being something like that. It's kind of what we're going for. And then we would hack it off about here and here, so we still have access to our cleat. Something like that. To prevent these from sticking out over the top, I took a 1/2-inch drill bit and drilled a little bit into them over the top there first. And then took, I can't remember the size, drilled those in. So the head of these bolts go all the way down. It'll be flush on the top there. And then these guys will screw down over the top like that. So we're gonna add a third front sail, and then we'll have a jib connecting at the bowsprit, and we've got a block just above forestay there. So we'll connect down there and up to there. And I've got a couple blocks here to run some sheets. We'll give that a try. So I think something like this will work, and we'll be able to add and remove the actual bowsprit here. I think what we're gonna do is these white spacers here, we're gonna bolt them down to the deck about right there, and then this one about right there or so, and then we'll screw that down. That should work. And then we'll need to work on some stays of some sort to keep this from wobbling around. But yeah, that's gonna get us started. All right guys, got the holes drilled on top. The other two are right there. So now, I can get the nuts on, and I'll tighten them down there. Got them bolted down there. So let's go up top. Good deal. So now, I think we can get a set of screws and screw these guys down. Alright guys, got them screwed down, that's in place, that's not going anywhere. So we still need to set up some stays, probably rig a couple shackles and blocks up here. But yeah, for just kind of testing out the bowsprit here, I think this is gonna work out. So we'll have the head sail come out here, and then I think what we're gonna do is rig another forestay about right there in the middle, from the very top of the masthead to where the block starts. We'll go right about the middle and then come on down out that way. And that should work out for us with a new head sail, and then we'll have the main. Getting excited about this. We got a little bit ways to go on this. We're about halfway there, I'd say, but making good progress. I like that. I like that. All right, let me show you guys what we got going on. I guess this is like a forestay bracket. So I stole a bracket here off of Thunder Road's old mast, the one that we had bent during the Texas 200 2022, I think the year it was, 23? 2023 is when it happened. We stole this guy, we've got some rivets that'll fit. And so for our new front sail, we'll have a staysail and then we'll have a new jib. Here's the top of the mast. This guy is gonna go about like right here, I'd say. We want it pretty high up. I guess we could just put it here. Yeah, like something like that. I think that'll work. I think that'll work. So we'll just drill the holes and put the rivets in. And this will be for our forestay for the new front sail that we're gonna add. Sweet. There we go. I think that turned out pretty good. That is on there. Not going anywhere. Back. There we go. Shoot. Alright, well, I think it's gonna work. It's not gonna be a ton of force. It's not like we're gonna have this thing up in 20 knot winds or anything. I think that's gonna work. And then when we're not using it, we got access to the cleat.